Boom! Whoa! Who's that Asian guy? I mean, half Mexican and white. Yeah. Hey guys, as you know, I'm Michael, and I finally got my first Loot Crate, and I am very, 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 very excited. I've already actually opened it, and it was pretty awesome, and I just want to share a little bit with you, and welcome you to the Michael Project. Yeah, that's not gonna stick anyways. She's probably gonna edit that out too, so. Here's the box, what it came in, Loot Crate. It's really cool. Has a QR code in the back, and if you scan that, it brings you to the website and all that good stuff. That's pretty interesting. I didn't think they would do that. And then, yeah, so open it. This month is Deadpool and Dead Things Related, because of the new movie Deadpool that got released, which is a great movie if you haven't seen it. So a little bit of backstory about Deadpool and all that stuff is probably going to be explained in here, and a little bit more about him, so we'll see. I actually didn't read anything in here. It came with a booklet, I didn't check it out yet, so we'll see. When we open it, boom. Watch, listen, play. Deadpool 4. Dead. It's a Loot Crate experience and all this stuff. That's how it opened up. I got a figure and everything like this, but I'll show you in more detail. So, this guy is a, I guess it's called a Q-Fig, and it's a little display that we can put somewhere. And I don't like this thing right here, that right there. So this guy's going right there. Yeah. So when we open him up, he's actually most of you guys probably don't know, or maybe you do. I don't know who Deadpool is. That's his symbol. He wears it on his belt. Huh? And she's screaming at me. I'm doing a video. God. She's ruining my creative process. Some of you might get that actually, but that's pretty funny. So Deadpool is usually traditionally red. This is called the X-Force variants when he's on the Weapon X team, and so he's gray. And it's cool because this is kind of like basically what Deadpool represents. He's crazy. He's riding an explosion, jumping out, and 2 katanas. That's pretty cool. Let's put this. Get that out of here. Looks better already. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a pretty hard stock card, and you can put this somewhere like I don't know, maybe on my clipboard at work. And then every month they give you a T-shirt, and you tell them your size, and they send you a T-shirt. Well, that's pretty cool. This month obviously is Deadpool, and he has a real big fascination with tacos and like chimichangas and basically Mexican food. That's pretty funny. So one of the comic books is him actually in Mexico, and he has a sombrero and a drape, which is kind of like a blanket. Some of you might know what that is, but it's a blanket that sits over your head, has a hole in the middle, and he has a sombrero, and he's just sitting down, and he's just like begging for money to buy tacos, and that's like the intro to his whole comic book story, which is pretty interesting and funny. And then some of you might watch The Walking Dead. I actually got a couple little minifigs. I actually got Daryl. It comes in this little package like this. As you can see, I tore it open. But there's more that you can collect, and it's interesting. Works. And here, I didn't build him yet, but this is how big he is. He's probably about 2 inches, 3 inches tall. That's cool. And then, which I thought was kind of weird, but it's funny. And if you watch The Walking Dead, I don't want to do any spoilers, but one of the episodes is Daryl, which is the character I actually got. He goes in the forest, he's kind of going insane, and he starts killing walkers, what they call zombies, walkers. And he starts cutting ears off and keeping them on a necklace. And that's basically all you need to know, but they gave us his necklace that he made with walker ears, but if you look, it's soap, which I think is hilarious, but I'm pretty sure I would never use this to wash my body with, because it's just kind of weird, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, so I like that. And then I guess every month they give you the Loot Crate Collector's Pin, which is a little, this month it looks like it's a a refrigerator maybe, or a vent of some kind. Yeah, loot pin, that's what they're called. So I think I'm probably going to be putting this somewhere where I can post it on the wall or somewhere eventually when I get my man cave. I'm looking at you, lady. Yeah, you. I'm getting it. But this month's little catalog they sent with us is this. I don't think there's anything more in here. No. How to survive the zombie apocalypse, and it has little tips and tricks, if you will. And there's actually a book called Zombie Survival Guide or something like that. I actually have it. I don't know where it is though, but that's actually a pretty funny read too. So basically, it has little how-tos and tips and tricks and things like that. And cardio is key. Cardio is key. Like what's the movie? Emma Stone. Hang on. Pause. Zombieland. And I don't know why, but I'm not gonna read this right now. But it says go north, maybe because of the weather or population or something like that. But that's one of the second keys to go north. Or you can probably pause it. Bam, pause it, and you can read that maybe. Did you pause it? Have you paused it? Can you read it? Send me a comment what it says. I'm not gonna read it. The booklet. I might read your comment. Maybe. Probably not. Just kidding, I will. And then learn new skills, I guess, so you can pass it on to the next people. And Jawbreaker, pretty funny. You know they bite. Well, it depends on which story you believe, because sometimes people say like whatever. There's a lot of different zombie stories. So, and then this is pretty interesting. It's Wade Wilson, or Deadpool's little bio. Little talks about him. His name's Wade Wilson, and he was part of the Weapon X project, which, if you kind of have a familiarity with Marvel or X-Men, that was a project that actually gave Wolverine his adamantium skeleton. It was called the Weapon X project. He was number 20, I believe. Anyways, the reason why Deadpool's, if you see the movie, they never really explain it, why he has cancer is because his healing doesn't actually heal him. It actually just accelerates his cells. So his cancer is continually growing or multiplying, but his healthy cells are all still healing and multiplying too. So that's why his face is really scarred up. That's just the way his healing factor isn't as strong as Wolverine's, and that's why he has like a fraction of the ability. So that's also why, and it's called Weapon X Project. This is generally how he looks in the comic books. Kind of crazy. But the funny story with Deadpool is everybody kind of assumes he's crazy in the Marvel universe because he actually has an understanding that he's a comic book character. So he frequently turns to the panel. You kind of make eye contact if you're reading a book, and he says, "Hey, you, blah blah blah. You know, you're stupid. Stop watching or stop reading. This is gonna be nasty." Like, he continually will point at the reader or you, and talk to you. So and then when other superheroes in his comic book see him, they think he's nuts because they take themselves a little more serious than Deadpool. So. And then what's really interesting is they have this thing called a Mega Crate, and this month's Mega Crate came with all that. There's a glare, horrible glare. I'll just read them to you. But it's Deadpool's leather motorcycle jacket, huge 60-inch 4K TV, Death Note, which is an anime and manga that is about death. Obviously, that's a good one. You should read that. And then statue and figure and everything like that. And they have the little mini crates. But 20 people get the Mega Crate. It's worth over $2,000, which is really cool. Like, it's kind of like you know, you get good stuff anyways. You know, you pay $30 for it, or 25. I don't know how much it is actually, because I didn't buy it. Thank you, Blanca. And you get like $60 worth of items, which is, you know, it's basically what an Ipsy Bag is, or I don't know any other ones besides that one. And that's the one she gets. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And a little bit, like I said, he has a fascination with tacos, and there's his taco recipe for perfect tacos. Good stuff. And that's pretty much it. All in all, I think this is a pretty good first loot crate that I've actually received, and I think it's really cool. And I look to hopefully eventually buy and get the Loot Crate Gaming, or Game, I think it's called Game Crate. This is what they consider their core crate, and they have a couple other ones for dogs, anime, the core crate. Now they're gonna have gaming in spring, I think, and they have only a comic book one. So that's really, really cool. All in all, I think this is a really fun little birthday present that you get every month, I guess, and it's a little thing for you. So if you have anybody that's into kind of like pop culture, or like comic books, video games, this is a wide variety, and every month it usually changes, so that's always pretty cool. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to my next one, and if you guys like, I'll show you what I get next month. Alright, well, have a good day.